First at 9, we're on your side tonight explaining the process of how to get paid by Crime Stoppers when you share a good tip.
Birmingham Police have arrested one suspect in the 5 Points South mass shooting, but no one has received money for their tip at this point. Your reporter Lauren Harkson on your side tonight with more on how to find out if you are owed money. So Lauren, first, how many people have actually submitted tips in this investigation?
Well, Brittany, Steve, get this. People are actually still submitting information about the mass shooting to Metro Alabama Crime Stoppers. I'm told they even received some today. So far, Crime Stoppers has collected around 150 tips, including those to BPD, though. Investigators are sifting through nearly 500 of them.
The whole idea behind Crime Stoppers is that you get to remain anonymous, and that means that nobody knows who you are.
It's a way to submit information about a crime without tying your name to it.
We're not going to ask for their name. We are going to give them a tip ID number, and they said from now on, the only number we want or identification we want to know is your tip ID number.
Executive Director Bob Kopis explains you'll want to keep that ID number handy because that's how you'll find out if you're owed reward money.
From that, we send the tip right over to whatever police agency it is. And so we let that agency analyze the tip, see if they're going to be able to do anything with it, and then they will respond back with a verification that this tip was good.
Kopis says there is an online program they use to share which tip ID numbers will get paid, and often you aren't waiting a long time.
So it doesn't necessarily have to go through the court system to get a conviction?
Absolutely not. It's just if law enforcement deems that tip had value, then you can get paid. And as far as we pay every week, we pay out. And all of our tips are approved through our board of directors. So ultimately, by bylaw, the board of directors actually decide who gets money.
A $100,000 cash reward is still available for tips on Birmingham's mass shooting. $50,000 of that coming straight from Crime Stoppers.
Have we paid out any money for the current mass shooting case?
No, at this time we have not received any notification from Birmingham PD. They have a lot to look at and a lot of analysis. With their tips and our tips, you're talking about close to 500 tips now. So they've got a lot to go through, so we're being very patient. We ask our tipsters to be very patient.
Now, Kopis says the only way to turn Birmingham around is for citizens to take back the city to ensure our streets are safe. If you have any information about a crime, you can share it anonymously by calling Crime Stoppers or by submitting a tip form online. We'll have a link to it on our WBRC News app later tonight. Steve?